Hey, editing me coming here at the start. So I'm editing the video you guys are about to watch. I would like to put a little disclaimer out there. I feel like I know I mention it within the video, but I thought I'd put it at the start. Now, I appreciate people's reviews and their opinion. That is not what this video is about. I appreciate everyone has their opinion and that everybody is entitled to their opinion. I am not denying that, okay? Just to clarify, I'm not denying people their opinions. 2, you're probably going to hate me for a lot of things I say. And 3, guys, this is just my opinions and my real-time reactions and thoughts to these 1-star reviews, okay? So back to 1. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, I'm entitled to mine, and my thoughts and my reaction to these reviews, okay? Just thought I'd come in and clarify. I do mention these things throughout, but just thought, do a little disclaimer here at the beginning.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be reading 1-star reviews of some of my favourite books. Now, I have my Goodreads. I have screen recorded the screen. We're going to go to my little favourite shelf on Goodreads, which has 93 books. Now, we're not doing all 93 books, but we are going to pick some at random and read some 1-star reviews. So we shall see. My favourite shelf is a mixture between stars, 4 stars, and 4 point something stars, you know. So ranging from 4 to 5 would have been the easier way to put it. So let's go with, should we go House of Sky and Breath, which is the second book in the present city. Is it going to give me? Here it is. There we go. I was looking for that. 1 star. Didn't read it. I just hate seeing SGN fans happy. Well, that's a bit harsh. I'm only going to be doing like small reviews because I haven't got the time to read big ones. Let's see if we have small ones. Please let Akatar die. Considering this is an Akatar, but okay. I was going to give this one like 3 stars, which surprised me, but then this had to be the ending, and I'm telling you, there's red, and then there's what I'm feeling right now. Doesn't mean it was worth a 1 star to have that because of that ending. And like, same please let Akatar die as well, the person above. Like, just because she like connected her 2 series doesn't mean Akatar needs to die, considering this isn't an Akatar book, just because it's like connected. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it needs to be a 1 star because of the ending. And yeah, let's move on then to another one. That was fun. Aristotle and Dante dive into the waters of the world, which is book 2. Now, please don't break my heart on this one. Please don't break my heart. Okay, I can't read different languages. I'm going to pretend this doesn't exist. Bit harsh. Bit harsh. Yeah, this book does not exist. I don't know what you're talking about. Again, bit harsh, guys. Come on. Clearly. Okay. This video is going well so far. I could have looked for him, but I thought it'd be more fun doing this. Let's do the silent patient, going through together and seeing them for the first time together. 1 star, please. Thank yours. Everyone is going mad. Not silent enough. Okay. I didn't even give this a 1/2 star. Absolute worst reader 2020 award. This is melodramatic, super ridiculous. Wow, guys. This is the biggest waste of my fucking time. Wow. Some people are harsh on Goodreads, man. They are harsh. Oh, let's go from Lukov with love. Wow. Harsh. But top will be like, here's some recs, and it'll be the worst book you've ever read. Don't get me wrong, Book Talk can have some bad recs. They can. I'm not going to name any specifics, but still, I wouldn't say this one was bad. I mean, I get 5 stars, clearly. Did I read a totally different book than everyone else? This was terrible. Clearly, hun. Clearly. It's not like, people like, when you do 1-star reviews, you guys go ham and do massively long reviews. Like, jeez. Calm down. For someone who hates a book, you have a lot to say. House in the Cerulean Sea. Now, this is literally like one of my all-time faves. So, please be nice to me. Okay, guys, shorten your reviews. If you hate a book, shorten them. Just learn that this was inspired by Canada's 60s scoop. Can white men just fucking stop? Okay, I can't really say anything because I don't want Canada's 60s scoop. I may just be blind, but just a reminder for everyone to go watch mine and Vickers, whoever's on TikTok, videos about teaching Klune and this book. You know what? Let's click this. Let's see. I want 1 star though, please. Okay, you're mixing them in. Not what I wanted, but okay. A lot of this is going to get cut, which is fun. Let's do Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score, which is the first book in a non-mag series, and if I might cry. You're in your 40s and decided to pee in your backyard. Mate, that's your review for a 1 star for this book, and that's the thing you're going to pick out on. Seriously. He's 40. Yes. Peeing in his backyard, that's like middle of nowhere, no neighbours. Fucking go for it, man. Pee to your heart's content. And thinking of nowhere, you have a lake behind your house. Why the fuck not? It's just like, I bet any money, if that was a female character done that, she would not have been complaining. I'm sorry. That's all I'm going to say. Wish I had the power to go back in time to steal the manuscript for this book and burn it. Wow, that was very harsh. Did not need to be burned. Manuscript is fine. Nope, entirely awful. I was unable to endure this obnoxious writing and dialogue. DNF at 7%. Okay, you've made it 7%, and you've barely even touched what you call the obnoxious writing and dialogue. You really haven't got a lot to then say off, really, have you? Let's be honest. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get a lot of hate for some of the things I say in this video. Quite frankly, don't care. Don't care. I hate some of the things that people are saying in this. Like, if you're only reason of sent, but then complain about the writing and the dialogue, you haven't got enough to go on to really fully complain about that. Not in that way, anyway. Like, I might say the writing was not for me, but I wouldn't call some writing obnoxious. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, harsh. I'm going to do Caravel because I love Caravel and Stephanie Garber, and this will break my heart. Well, that was disappointing. No, not disappointing at all. Man, for people that hate a book, you guys have much to say. All I'm saying, wow. Wow. Oh. Should we see what things we had from the light got for 1 star? Should we see what the second one to the Not Man series had? DNF 38%. I really tried for 2 long months to go through it, but even my love for Luce Sloane couldn't make me read it. You know, this DNF a few bit. Okay, you made it a good percent of the way through, right? I really tried for 2 long months to go through it, but even my love for Luce Sloane couldn't make me read it. Well, considering it wasn't their story, and it was Nash and Lena's story, it would make sense. If you want Lucian Sloane, you need the 3rd book that's coming out in September, really. Like I said, I'm going to get some hate for these things that I'm going to say, but quite frankly, it was this. Right, here we go. Let's go for this one. It's a slightly longer one. 1 star, wow. I was so excited for this, but it was borderline painful to read, especially after how good the first one was. It was about 400 pages too long of rambling and cringy behaviour, not to mention the fact that at some point Nash started acting like Knox and Lena was completely insufferable. I only finished it so I had more backstory for Lucy Sloane's story, although after this session my expectations for that book are very diminished. Okay, like, you're going to start slating the 3rd book that's not even out yet. and saying that your expectations are diminished. Why? Like, don't jump before you walk, love, kind of thing. Anyway, Nash acts like that tonight knocks. I don't think Nash actually started acting like knocks at any point. I don't think. From what I remember reading the book, I don't think. And Lena was completely insufferable. I wouldn't say she was completely insufferable. There were some moments that weren't brilliant, but I wouldn't say she was completely insufferable. Just to... Let's see. Highly fat these people, Nash Morgan, are pushing 40 and they're like this. Well, considering he's not long been shot in the shoulder as well. And if you want to say these people, Nash Morgan, are pushing 40 and they act like this, what about all the others? Because to me, you're just calling out Nash, not all of them, even though you say these people in the day. That's just me. Is that just me reading it like that? That could just be me reading like that. DNF, I think the problem is just me. Maybe I'll give it the next one another chance. Okay, that one, that's respectful. That is what you call a respectful 1-star book review. DNF 66%. This was so boring, I almost cried. You got a good chunk of the way through that, love, though. You got a good chunk of the way through. Here and Now by Santa Montefiore. Now, I don't think a lot of people have necessarily, that I know, have read this book or have this on like that. If I could understand predictable plot, flat characters, I disagree very strongly with that. 1 star is not my kind of thing. More Mills and Boone than reflection on living with dementia. Okay, who's the publisher? I was just checking the publisher. Okay, not Mills, but that is definitely a reflection on living with dementia. Take it for someone who has worked with people with dementia. I worked in the care sector, so this shit hits home, and I have family members that have had dementia and unfortunately died from dementia and stuff. But like, that book is a massive reflection on dementia and what it's like living with it and what it's like for the families of people living with dementia. Like, that was, yeah. I didn't finish it. Around 100, I stopped caring about any of the characters. It could have been a great book and I was looking forward to reading it, but it's just really slow. It can be a little bit slow, yes, agreed, but like, I don't think the characters and stuff. Now, if you guys know, this is one of my all-time favourite books, right? The Book of Warm and Emptiness by Ruth Ozeki. One of my all-time favourites, okay? I love this book with all my heart and I would recommend it to the end of the day. Like, constantly. So, let's prepare for my heart to get broken. 1 star. I think my favourite part is when the protagonist's serious mental illness just magically disappears in the last 20 pages because you know that's how it works. I don't recall it just magically disappearing in the last 20 pages, but clearly we might have read the wrong book. 50 pages of a book to save me from having to read the next 510 pages. So much a downer. Boy whose father dies. Inanimate objects speak to him. Mostly sounds like a psychotic break, but sad with no relief in sight. I didn't need it. Sorry. I love your other books. Okay, you've gone into this book, right? This is everything you're saying, like, where you say it's very much a downer. A boy whose father died. Inanimate object speaks to him. Mostly sounds like a psychotic break, but sad with no relief in sight. That is the book. That is the book. You are living through this journey with that boy who's having to come to the deals with losing his father, who is suddenly having these inanimate objects start speaking to him, which is like schizophrenia. Like, you're going through him with this journey as he's trying to understand it and going through it. And most of it sounds like psychotic break. Kind of it is. The loss of his dad has triggered a lot of things for him and for his mum. So yes, it is kind of, in a way, a psychotic break. But sad with no relief in sight, mate, if you had pushed through, there was relief in sight. I think you did push through, but there was definitely relief in sight. There was. It was coming, like, little bits. I'm sorry. But you say you don't need it. You knew what the book was going into it. If you read the blurb, you knew what the book was about. So you could have not chose to pick it up until you were in a headspace yourself where you could have read it. Personally, that's my opinion. If you see a sad book and you don't feel mentally ready to read it, don't read it. If it's going to trigger you and spiral, don't read it. Wait until you're mentally able and stable enough to read it. I stop here because I do hate this book, and especially the narrators and their voices and tones. Especially bad is Ruth Ozeki. He's speaking like Annabelle. Nothing worse could happen. Okay, I didn't listen to the audiobook, so you've obviously listened to the audiobook. So I don't know what the narrators and their voices and their tones were like within reading the book. So I just read the physical copy and listened to the audiobook. So I can't really have much to say on this because I don't know what that experience was like. But obviously I will say within the physical book, the narrators are the little boy and a book. Those are your narrators in the book. So I'm just saying, like I said, I can't really say much on that because I didn't have the experience of the audiobook. I had the experience of the physical book. So yeah, we do that. Do we do one more? Do we persevere and do one more? Because this video is like some of these books. You know what? I'm going to put this one in here, not just for me, but for more. So more, if you watch this video, this one's in here for you. We're going to read some of the one stories of Haunting Adeline. So, right. So you're telling me he is trying to fight against trafficking and wants to save victims, but at the same time he abuses her and calls her little girl, just like he calls multiple victims of this book. Okay, one, you're saying trying to fight against trafficking. He is fighting against trafficking. He is fighting it and saving victims. He does do that. He's not trying, he does. He achieves that. And calls her little girl. I know he definitely calls her little mouse. He might have called her little girl at some point, but little mouse tends to be his one. And just like he calls multiple victims of this book. Because a lot of the victims are little girls. I mean, I could be forgetting something where he calls her little girl. That could be me forgetting something, so that could be on me. But saying he's trying to fight against trafficking and wants to save victims, he's not trying. He is doing that. He does do that. I'm just going to pretend like I never read it. Please play along. It's fine by me. If you want to do that, go for it. Didn't read it, but this bitch I have beef with adores this book, so 1 star. Okay, so things like this here piss me off. Okay, just because you have beef with somebody and they adore this book doesn't mean you have to go and give it 1 star, because that doesn't reflect on your beef with that person. That reflects poorly on the book that you've not even read to be able to judge. Okay, don't do that, because that messes with the authors and their reputation, because you are making other people believe a book was bad, but all it was is you want to have beef with somebody. That doesn't represent the beef. That is, guys, this video has not been greatly done. I say that greatly done. It has. But yeah, that's my reaction to some of the 1 stars of some of my favourite reads. Let me know if you read any of them and your thoughts. Now, like I just said, guys, everyone is entitled to their own opinions. I'm just giving my opinions of the reviews that some of you guys have put out there. Okay, don't come for me. These are my opinions and these are their opinions. I'm just stating my thoughts on them and if I agree or don't agree. Okay, can we all just be happy with that? Alright, we're all happy. We can move on from this now. Lovely. Right. Well, on that note, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed and don't hate me too much for it. But hey ho, if you do, it's not going to affect my life, is it? So let's move on, shall we? I'm going to end it there. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you read any other books that have been mentioned and your thoughts on them, or if there's any books that you would like me to look at the ratings for and react to for like another video. Let me know. And yeah, I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to keep smiling, be kind, keep reading. Bye guys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good